So today I am joined by the incredible Patrik Jean, who is returning to the world of Melodifestivalen. It feels like you've never really left though, Patrik. Patrik returns with Dusk Till Dawn. As well as a singer-songwriter himself, Patrik has worked with Marcus and Martinez, the Mamas, and of course Dolly Style. So, Patrik, I am so excited to talk to you again, and thank you for taking the time to chat so close to Melodifestivalen.
Of course, thank you, Andrew. I'm very glad to be back on your channel. We had a lovely chat 5 years ago, and now we're here again.
And we've
So,
barely aged.
right, right. We just better now. So,
Exactly, exactly. Well, no, I do appreciate this because I know obviously we are like two and a bit days away from Melodifestivalen. Are you feeling
yeah.
nervous? Are you excited? What's the emotions?
I mean, I'm a bit nervous, but like good nerves. I feel like that's. I would be worried if I didn't feel anything. But it's a lot of excitement. Like now, we finally got to like see the stage today and have the first rehearsal, and yeah, now I can really like picture how it's gonna be. We haven't tried lights or anything, so a lot is still to be seen. But I feel like I'm already loving what we're doing. So I'm very, very excited.
How do you like take in the sheer magnitude of the size of the arena and I guess it must be hard to visualize the audience in there just now, but it
Yeah.
must be real kind of sensory overload.
It is just like walking into an empty arena is like epic itself. Like it's just like such a energy in the walls in there. So I can't wait to do it in front of an audience.
So thinking back to obviously 2021 to begin with, Tears Run Dry was a real like fan favorite, and it was a nice introduction to you. I mean, I know you'd released a lot of music before that, but I guess to the general public to see you on a big stage like that. How are you changing things up now with Dusk Till Dawn?
Well, we're switching up. Like it's gonna be a lot more energy, a lot more show this time. We still have the moments where I can sing and have, those kind of like big moments as well, but I'm also gonna bring some dance and some sweaty club vibes. So I'm very excited to show new sides of me, and hopefully the people who loved Tears Run Dry will love this too, and as well as a new audience. So I'm obsessed with the song, so I can't, yeah, I can't wait.
Well, I was really obsessed with Up All Night. I thought that was such an anthem.
Thanks for sharing that. That made me really happy.
Yeah, and is that the kind of the vibe that you're going with from Dusk Till Dawn? Is that a kind of continuation of that, or are you going in a slightly different route?
There are elements in that one that we will hear in this one for sure. I think feel like it's a very good mix of what I've done in the past, but also like taking me into a new era. So it's something new, definitely, and hopefully some surprises in there for the listeners. So.
Yeah, I think it feels like it's going to be big, and I've noticed. I mean, you may not want to hear this, but you're pretty high up in the odds. Does that make you feel more nervous, or are you just ignoring that fact entirely?
I'm trying not to like read stuff because even if it's positive things, I feel like sometimes it can throw you off balance, and I'm very like focused. I don't want to like go in having too high expectations and not too low expectations. So like for right now, it doesn't affect me that much, but if yeah. Well, yeah, ask me again in a few days. Maybe I'll be like, reading every review and but yeah, no, I'm happy if people, who've heard the song like it and yeah, that's all I can ask for.
It always confuses me slightly because you see the odds before the songs are even released, and I'm just intrigued as to how that comes together. But hey, it's just one of these
Yeah.
things.
And I feel like that's why also as an artist, there's no point in like staring blind at the odds because most people who betting they haven't heard the song. No one's heard the song, so yeah, it's not real numbers.
Um, what's the vibe you're going for? I know you mentioned sort of chances to sing and also kind of sweaty like nightclub vibes. What three words would you use to kind of summarize the song?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, I would say like Epic, um, Sweaty, and just Euphoria. Like for me, it's just pure joy, you know.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
good time. We're all
Not
here for
euphoria
sweaty
in a
before that.
Loreen kind of way, euphoria and like happiness.
Um, how quickly did it come together? Was it an easy experience in the studio? Because I'd imagine there's some songs it just takes a while to get right, and then others that come together quite quickly. Where does this sit?
It was a very easy start. Like I feel like the song just kind of came out of us, but we initially wrote it with another artist in mind. But I feel like all of us in the room kind of noticed that it was going in my direction, and I felt like I really wanted this song. And if I'm ever gonna, re-enter to Melodifestivalen, and it's with this song. So we wrote it maybe a year and a half ago, and we wrote it very quickly. But then we've like used this year to just perfect the sounds and perfect everything, and also kind of like, aiming for this moment. So I'm really happy we had that time because last time I competed, I think I wrote the Tears Run Dry in August and then sent it in September. So we had like 1 month to this, and I'm still very proud of that song and love that song. But this feels like a whole new experience to kind of just like really like go into detail and be like, how can we perfect this? And I feel like we have.
It must be odd to know this song so well for a year and a half and then think that none of us have heard it. And it's
It is.
it's that it's a strange feeling like you're hiding some sort of secret.
It is. It's like all of this not being allowed to show your track, or being scared that it leaks. Like it kind of freaks me out. Like I have a hard time even posting stuff when I'm talking, but because I'm like, what if the song is somewhere in the background, and you get very like in your head. So I'm very happy when it's out. I'm gonna be very relieved because I'm not good at keeping secrets. So I'm not gonna be as stressed. But yeah.
I
It
feel
is
sorry
really
for you guys because you have to do these interviews and talk about the song without talking too much. It's a fine
exactly.
balance. Yeah.
And I'm not even sure like what I'm allowed to say and not say. Like I have to text my PR people all the time. Like, can I say I have dancers? Can I do that? Like, can I quote something from the lyrics? Like, yeah, yeah. So it's a lot of rules, and I don't want to disqualify myself. So I'm being careful.
I couldn't deal with the pressure of accidentally disqualifying you, so I don't want to I couldn't live
I'm
with
not
that.
worried about that. I trust you, so no, that's good.
What are you hoping that the audience feel when they hear the song? What do you want them, like, what emotions are you hoping that they feel?
Well, I mean, there is a side of it that is just like a good time, and I want people to dance and have fun. But lyrically, the song is about like in dark times, we need to hold tighter onto each other and, stand united against injustice and believing that there is a brighter future, like there's light coming on the horizon. So it's very much for me a very special lyric, but then just dressed in a very fun and clubby way. So it's what I want to hear on a dance floor and feel like hopeful and euphoric, and but still have a message to it.
Well, I need to say a massive congratulations because since last speaking to you, you've obviously had a son. And does that change your approach to making music now that you're a father? Does it change anything, or is it just exactly the same?
I think it does, like subconsciously. It's not like I write different kind of music, but I'm very much more secure in myself, I believe. I feel like it's if I don't perform perfect, if I don't write the best song, it's not the end of the world. Like I can still go home and look into my son's eyes and feel like I've done something great in this this world. But I think it's only made my songwriting better because now I don't give as much of a shit. I
Keep
guess.
it to a happy life. The less you
Yeah.
care
I
what other
try to
people
do
think.
what fills me with joy and with love, and I feel like also like now I've had to say no to opportunities, And I feel like that's also been important sometimes, kind of like be a bit more selective of what you do and not just be thankful to be invited, you know? Like I want to make music that fills my soul, and I feel like I do that now.
Nice. Well, you have been writing a lot of music and producing a lot of music, and I was looking at the national finals for the sort of Eurovision world that you've been part of, Malta, Denmark, Norway, Montenegro, and that was a banger. And the
Thanks.
injustice that that wasn't selected, but I do love the act you've gone with,
Funny.
but it was great. Where next? Where would you like to kind of dip your kind of toe into the kind of Eurovision pool?
I feel like there's a lot of more countries to like check off my list. I'm just like I love this competition, and I hopefully get to do this for a long time and write music. So yeah, if it's under the right circumstances, I just want to keep doing it and be a part of this whole circus.
We need to bring you over to the UK. I feel you're the man to kind of get things right for us.
Oh, thank you. No, I would love to. I love the UK and I love the music from there, and I feel like you always have good entries. It's yeah, so it's I would love to. I
I But I kind of am curious about the kind of the songwriting camp experience because do you find that that works better for you, or do you kind of prefer to, work with a kind of small group of people that you know really, really well, or do these big kind of
I
songwriting?
do like both. I feel like I go into different, you know, eras or whatever. Like I go into a period of time where I love doing camp. Like usually springtime, a lot of labels and stuff do camps for next year in Melodifestivalen. And then I love going into that mode and meeting new people and, you know, not knowing who you're going to be paired with, like until the day actually starts. And that's a fun challenge for me. But then I also love that I've found people that I love working with and that are my close friends as well, where, you know, if you're having an off day or if you're also very excited and just want to share that with your friends, you can do that and never hold back. So I love both actually.
I know you have a really busy schedule, so I'm just going to wrap up with some quick fire either or questions.
Hmm?
So nothing too tricky. I always say that, and then there's the first one's like killer. Would you rather open the show or close the show?
Open.
Yeah, you got to say that. Would you choose
Number
it's a subliminal advertising there. Uh,
Sorry.
would you prefer a pop banger or an emotional ballad?
Pop bagger.
Singing in English or Swedish?
English.
High energy choreo or standing still and really selling the song?
Oh, that's a good one. I get to do both in mine, so
Both. Go with
yeah,
that.
let's go
Um,
for the.
do you prefer a perfect studio vocal or kind of raw on stage live vocal?
Oh, that's also cool because I love both. Like I'm very much a studio musician, and I love being nerdy with like the tone of your voice. I could re-record something for like hours and hours, just one line to make it like, oh, there's something. Maybe yeah, studio actually is because then you get to play around, and I love that.
Nice. Do you prefer glitter and camp or sleek and minimal in terms of staging?
Oh, glitter and camp.
It's Melfest, we've got to
Don't
say.
have any glitter in my show, but I still love it.
Classic Schlager or modern club sounds?
Oh, yeah, I gotta have both. Like you can't have one without the other. I feel like that's why this show is so fun.
Um, Euphoria or Tattoo?
Euphoria,
Tears Run Dry or Dusk Till Dawn?
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes. Well, I am so excited to see it live, and it's been such a joy chatting to you and listening to your songs over the years. So thank you so much, and good luck.
Thanks for your support and thanks for having me. I'm really appreciative of that.
Amazing. We'll watch you on Saturday and vote number one.
Number one.
Number
See
one.
you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.